considerations that go along with softball. With teaching softball, you want to establish a reasonable level of consistency with fielding and throwing skills before using skills in a game-like situation. You should think about using a softer ball when you first starting out. You should feel slow pitch balls that are thrown directly into the direction of the fielder and gradually increase as you continue to move forward. You will also want to include throws from different distances and directions, so they can know the appropriate knowledge of throwing patterns and everything else for certain situations. You should also include fielding of batted balls as soon as they're ready for contact with balls coming out the full force.
My name is Alexis Wiggins, and the basics of a game can be taught without batting and pitch ball. We usually teach, and with small number of players, base running and defensive strategies are best taught without batting to permit more offensive play opportunities. And what they're saying is, you don't have to always use the ball to practice. You can just act like the ball is out there and do your skills and techniques.
Shipman. Pitching should be taught as a separate skill. We should give all students the opportunity to play all positions. Do not permit weak players to be left out in the field. However, do not put a weaker player in harm's way. All players should be able to learn every position. Just because you have one player that is good doesn't mean you will need a replacement. Anything can happen, and then you don't know who to pick if you don't let everyone play all positions to get their chance.
My name is Taiwan Rudolph. To teach batting and considering the following method. Use wiffle balls and bats, bats off the tee, to have the pitcher or coach pitch with the lower on.
When teaching and learning, start with on the basic rules, and as soon as they get acquainted with everything, then you add more technical rules as learners already.
Hey, y'all need to be quiet.
Listen, my name is Ted Rudolph. You should give students the responsibility of leadership. It's basically like being captain, being in charge and stuff. And teach them what is expected of the individuals and maintain their expectations. Keeping safety in mind is important. Playing because when you're playing, a lot of balls are going to be thrown at them, so keeping safety is very important.
My name is Angel Russell. I'm going to emphasize some of the safety requirements. First, you should try to pair weak players together with each other when playing catch. During warm-ups, be certain that all players are throwing the parallel line. Also, make sure there is enough space between pairs so they are not like to get hit with a red throw. In the station, make sure that your batting ball, off the throw ball, do not get thrown into another station. Anytime players hold their bat safety must be emphasized. Hitters should make sure no one can throw them when they are swinging back. When carrying the bat from one place to another, this should be carried by carrying the helmet with proper safety.
My name is Brian Williams, and I got safety also. Each year, more than 100,000 kids ages 5 through 14 for baseball and softball have injuries. 3 out of 4 children die from softball injuries each year. One thing that you can do is encourage your children to wear cleats to reduce slippage when they're off the field. Make sure there's always adult supervision when dealing with the equipment, bats, balls, and some of those other things. Make sure the kids aren't horse playing. Also, make sure kids stay hydrated when competing. Because of the summer weather right now, you're having kids just fall out because of heat strokes. And also with pitchers at a young age like this, because a lot of the softballs, make sure the throwing techniques are fluent. Okay, I also got the start of the glossary. Some of the words that we have is appeal play, a play on which an umpire cannot make a decision until a request by a player. The request must be made before the next play. You have the assist, throwing or deflecting by a player of a thrown or batted ball by which an out is made. Base on, regarding first base after 4 balls are called by the umpire. And batting average, the number of hits made by a batter divided by the times at bat. And double play, play in which a player or play in which the players are legally out at the same time as a hit ball.
My name is Robert Williams. I will continue the terms used in softball. An error is a play that fails to cause the out of a runner that allows advancement of a runner. Extra player, a player who bats and may play in the field. We have fair territory. The part of the playing field within or including the first and third base foul lines from home plate to the bottom of the extreme playing field fence and perpendicular upward. We have a foul tip, a ball that goes directly from the bat to the catcher's glove. Infield, the portion of the field within the baselines. And infield fly rule, the batter shall be declared out when hitting an infield fly with the runners on first and second and third with fewer than 2 outs. The ball must be fair, and an umpire's judgment must be catchable by the infielder making a normal effort. The ball remains alive, and runners may advance on their own risk.
Good evening. I am Marcus Taylor. I'll be in our presentation with glossary. Strike zone, the area between the batter's back shoulder, front knee, and over the plate. Switch hitter, a batter capability of batting both right hand and left hand. Texas leader, a looping ball that lands safely between the infield and outfield. Inning, that portion of a game in which a team plays both offense and defense, starting with the first team at bat. Prior foot, the foot that the pitcher must keep in contact with the pitcher's plate until the delivery of the ball. Play ball means to begin the game or resume play. Sacrifice fly, a fly ball hit to the outfield, allowing a runner to score after tagging when the ball is caught. Thank you. That is the end of our presentation.
Now put those kids up.